Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream, and welcome back to another day in Destiny 2 for some more Destiny 2 news and Beyond Light, Season of the Lost, still Festival of the Lost, Intel. And today, once again, is Friday, so we have our Friday update. Big change to Trials of Osiris this week. We have a new Trials playlist, the Freelance playlist. We'll talk about that a little bit more later in the video. And of course, we have our weekly update from this guy, XUR, who is quickly, if he hasn't already, become the best vendor in the Destiny 2 universe, because he is selling some really great stuff often now, which I actually think is great, because for many years he was just kind of lackluster, let's face it. Today he can be found in the Watcher's Grave on Nessus. If you can't find him there in the big tree, just try reloading the area a few times. You can kind of see where he is based on where I am on the map. But as usual, there's always a little bit of a glitch with XUR, and sometimes he doesn't always show up when you load in. So just try reloading into the area, and if that's still giving you a problem, try going to orbit and then reloading in. Today he is selling, along with our exotic Ingram, he has the Graviton Lance. I don't know where this plays right now. It's a low RPM pulse rifle. This used to have really great range on it. Like, I actually used to use this before we had the switch over where snipers actually got into our special slot. This used to be the thing that I would go to for like long range PvP. And I think it's still probably not bad. I don't know if it's that great, but it used to really do good with the headshots, and of course, if you could activate that that like cosmology perk where it branches off and can kill other enemies in the area, it was really great. I love the sound of this weapon too, but I'm not really sure how it plays into the meta. I bet there's some really interesting PvE builds you could do with this. If you could get like that chain reaction thing going often enough and with the right perks, who knows? Something to definitely try out. Kind of an interesting choice from XUR this week. We have the Oathkeeper Gauntlets for the Hunter class with a 63 total roll. That's pretty good. Bow charges can be held indefinitely. That's kind of fun. We have the Ursa Furiosa for the Titan class with a 61 total roll. These have been great in certain Grandmaster Nightfalls, just because you can chain these. So if you have 2 or 3 Titans running this, you can get them back over and over again, and you always have a shield running. So definitely pick these up. I think, we have the Lunafaction boots also for the Warlock, which is a 65 total roll, which is excellent, though it's mostly in mobility, which isn't that great. But across the board, even though these are only a 61 total roll, I think the Ursa Furiosa is probably going to be the most beneficial exotic you can pick up this week, for PvE activity at least. Like I said, the Lunafaction boots are a 65 total roll, so even though it is high mobility, which is not really what you want, still a really good roll. So if you don't have them, pick them up. The Lunafaction boots, rifts increase weapons reload speed, empowering rift increases range. So probably between these two, Oathkeeper, I don't remember when the last time these were sold. It might have been a little while ago, so maybe a little bit of a rare drop from XUR. But overall, kind of an interesting week, stuff that I haven't seen that often. On to the legendary weapons, we have the Dire Promise with auto-loading holster, and elemental capacitor. We have the Last Perdition with Firmly Planted and Zen Moment. We have the Cold Denial with Killing Wind and Headseeker. We have the main ingredient with Snapshot Sights. Yeah, I might want to look at this one. These are really good right now, these high impact fusion rifles. Snapshot Sight and high impact reserves. We have the Ikilos SR V102 sniper rifle with 4th times the charm and quick draw. All right, something good, something really good. Not my favorite archetype sniper, but any sniper you can get that has quick draw on it is really, really good. And with 4th time of charm, well, it's also not a bad secondary perk. We have full bore on it too. Wow. Okay, I would suggest this is probably a decent, at the very least, a decent, that's a stability masterwork as well, a decent PvP sniper rifle this week. Also, you can create Warmind cells with these, so, keep that in mind. We have the Temptation's Hook Sword. I haven't used these a lot for swords lately. Usually I go with the Falling Guillotine, but because you can, I think these allow you all across the board to throw the attack. You don't have to be right there. It kind of has a dual purpose, so maybe check this one out. It has Tireless Blade and Whirlwind Blade. That's a pretty good roll, I think. And then we have the bottom dollar, a 120 RPM hand cannon with explosive payload and subsistence. This one I would definitely pick up. I think across the board, this is probably my pick of the week. I don't know what you would use. I mean, you probably use it good in PvP and PvE. Probably serve you fairly well in both. But 120s are kind of making a comeback. I'm seeing them a lot more in PvP, definitely. But overall, it's got small bore too and hammer forge rifling. This is actually really, really good. Accurized rounds, subsistence. This is an interesting perk. Defeating a target partially reloads the magazine from reserves. So it's also got a stability masterwork, which isn't the best. I would prefer like a range masterwork, but stability's not bad. For a 120, it's not bad. So definitely pick this one up if you don't have a good bottom dollar. We then have our armor for the week. Gauntlets are a 59, 61 on the chest piece. We have 59 on the helmet and a 62 on the boots. Not bad on the boots. Kind of subpar armor this week, though. We always hope for 60 plus, usually. Remember, on the second page, you do have the exotic Cipher. So if you don't have an exotic Cipher, definitely remember to pick up an exotic Cipher, as you can use one to buy exotics from the tower kiosks. There's some really good ones in there. If you're not able to pick it up, it's probably because you already have one, and a lot of people forget that they have one, so go use it. Go use it. That's going to be it for XUR today. So if you were just here for XUR, that's all the information we got for you right now. I'm going to head over to the tower really quick. As I said before, we have the new playlist for trials, the Freelancer playlist. So the difference between this and the other rework to trials earlier this season, where you can now load into trials on your own, is that this playlist will only be people who are queuing up solo. So unlike the other playlist where you could queue in solo, but there was a chance you were going to be by yourself with two randoms up against a whole group being able to talk to one another. This is going to be, I think, a little bit barrier of entry into freelance is going to be a little bit lower. I think people are going to enjoy this. I think people have enjoyed trials a lot more just since you were able to load in by yourself, but I think this is going to make it even better. So now you're only going to be queuing against other players who are also queuing solo. Gonna head over to St. 14 really quick and see what the loot is for this week as far as wins go. Hello, St. 14. How you doing, sir? By my passage of mercy, looks like rewards are for rank 4. We got some upgrade modules. For rank 7, we got some enhancement prisms. Then we got the Eye of Soul. Then we got some more upgrade modules. Then we got the Igneous Hammer. And then, of course, we have an Ascendant Shard. The second page, we got these guys. Solar Scar Adept. We got the Igneous Hammer. We got the, we got Shura's Wrath, Reed's Regret, and we got the Messenger. So I think the Adept weapon changes every day. So this time we have Solar Scar for Adept. And yeah, pretty much it from St. 14 today. All right, let's head over quickly before we actually drop into a Trials map so we can see what it is. I actually don't know what Trials map is yet, so we're going to just drop into one, but we'll save that for the very end of the video. I'm just going to go check out what is being sold from the gunsmith for some upgrade modules if you're trying to upgrade that last piece of armor before you head into Trials this weekend. Always good to check out what he's selling upgrade modules for, as well as other planetary material trade-ins for things like enhancement prisms and enhancement shards. Today, he is selling upgrade modules for helium filaments as well as spin metal. So, if you don't have any of those, go to Spider. He's probably selling one of them for sure. Hopefully, he's selling them for legendary shards, as that can, well, it'll help you get it. And actually, just hold on one second. You know, I'm kind of doing this in real time, so just bear with me. I'm just gonna check through my Destiny Companion app. Hopefully, everybody has the Destiny Companion app on your phone, because it helps out a lot. We're just gonna see what the Spider is actually selling today. Where are you, Spider? I'm scrolling through on my phone. He is selling Data Lattice for Glimmer. He is selling Etheric Spiral for Glimmer. He's selling Helium Filaments, which is good, for legendary shards. Yes! Stock up. Today is a perfect farm, guys. Go and trade in some of those legendary shards. You have a ton of them, I'm sure, for some helium filaments, and then come over here, buy as many upgrade modules as you need. He's also selling Glacial Schwartz for legendary shards. May the Schwartz be with you. Big shout out to Sinister for that joke. Now let's drop in quickly to a Trials Freelance playlist game and see what the map is for this week. As far as glitches, farms, and cheeses that you can go through if you're still looking, remember to check out some of the other videos on my channel for more detailed descriptions of these things. But remember, you can still head over to the Dreaming City and go and solo the Kali encounter. Get some of that sweet raid loot, some really good stuff from the Last Wish raid right now for PvE, as well as I'm sure there's a few things for PvP. You can also get 3 Spoils of Conquest from defeating it. You glitch in the map, you glitch out of the map, you glitch back into the map, you defeat Kali, you don't have to worry about it. Anybody can solo it this way. A video on how to do that will be linked top right corner. Go check it out. You can go AFK farm the Shattered Throne. You can glitch in, or you can establish a checkpoint. You can actually do this on a Warlock now if you have these guys, the Necrotic Grips. So, you know, check that out. It looks like, where are we this week? It's not, where are we? Oh, it looks like it's the Cauldron. Looks like we're in the Cauldron. I believe this is the Cauldron. Let's see. Are we in the Cauldron? Yes. I believe this is, I think this is the name of this map. This is a good map. Stock up in the middle. This is the best spot to kind of set up. You can head peek or head glitch over that little chest or coffin, whatever you'd call this, in the middle. Definitely rush the middle, though. That's the only strategy in this map. Don't worry about flanking around. Just rush the middle, establish a foothold, and then slay out. Can also, and look for a video over the course of the weekend for this. You can also, of course, glitch into the Vault of Glass and get yourself some more raid loot, as well as 5 Spoils of Conquest. And you can actually do this on 3 secret chests. A lot of people know the first secret chest. Some people might not know that particular glitch. We're going to cover that, how you can do that if you're a novice player on all 3 characters. It's very easy. And then for a slightly more advanced player, maybe just someone who's a little bit more practiced, we're going to show you how to get the next 2 secret chests. So that's 3 secret chests per character, total of 9, 5 Spoils of Conquest per chest. So how many is that? That's 9 times 5. 45. 45 Spoils of Conquest per week for free. Absolutely free. Plus the extra 9 you can get from Kali. So, you know, 54 Spoils of Conquest every single week. Hopefully I'm doing the math right. And that is going to be it for today. This video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed any of the information in today's video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. That'll enter you into also any future giveaways on this YouTube channel. The next one will be at 55,000 subscribers. We're doing a entire Witch Queen Deluxe Pass giveaway at 55,000. Hopefully we reach 55,000 about the time that expansion actually launches, so you don't miss out on anything. You can also leave a hashtag Beyond Light or Season of the Lost or Festival of the Lost in the comments section down below. That'll give you another entry. You can go on previous videos and do this. It stacks between all videos. You can also follow me on Instagram or Twitter. Those will also give you one more entry into that giveaway. Thanks so much for watching. As always, I am Wilhelm Scream, and of course, we will see you next time. Later!